Bottom line.
要は、
Bottom line.
Bottom line.
Bottom line, we need more sales.
Bottom line, we need more sales.
Let's get down to business.
本題に入ろう。
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Enough small talk, let's get down to business.
Enough small talk, let's get down to business.
Time is money.
時は金なり。
Time is money.
Time is money.
Don't waste time in meetings, time is money.
Don't waste time in meetings. Time is money.
Close the deal.
契約を締結する。
Close the deal.
Close the deal.
We need to close the deal today.
We need to close the deal today.
Seal the deal.
契約を確定する。
Seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
A handshake will seal the deal.
A handshake will seal the deal.
Make a deal.
取引する。
Make a deal.
Make a deal.
Let's make a deal that works for both.
Let's make a deal that works for both.
Cut a deal.
取引を成立させる。
Cut a deal.
Cut a deal.
The lawyer helped cut a deal.
The lawyer helped cut a deal.
Strike a deal.
取引をまとめる。
Strike a deal.
Strike a deal.
After hours of talks, we struck a deal.
After hours of talks, we struck a deal.
Deal breaker.
取引破綻要因。
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
That clause is a deal breaker for us.
That clause is a deal breaker for us.
Win-win situation.
双方に利益がある状況。
Win-win situation.
Win-win situation.
This partnership creates a win-win situation.
This partnership creates a win-win situation.
Think outside the box.
既成概念にとらわれない。
Think outside the box.
Think outside the box.
To solve this problem, think outside the box.
To solve this problem, think outside the box.
Low-hanging fruit.
簡単に達成できる目標。
Low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit.
Let's focus on the low-hanging fruit first.
Let's focus on the low-hanging fruit first.
Move the needle.
大きな影響を与える。
Move the needle.
Move the needle.
This campaign should move the needle on sales.
This campaign should move the needle on sales.
Game changer.
状況を変える要因。
Game changer.
Game changer.
This new technology is a game changer.
This new technology is a game changer.
Paradigm shift.
パラダイムシフト。
Paradigm shift.
Paradigm shift.
Remote work represents a paradigm shift.
Remote work represents a paradigm shift.
Disruptive innovation.
破壊的イノベーション。
Disruptive innovation.
Disruptive innovation.
Uber created disruptive innovation in transport.
Uber created disruptive innovation in transport.
First mover advantage.
先行者利益。
First mover advantage.
First mover advantage.
Being first gives us first mover advantage.
Being first gives us first mover advantage.
Market penetration.
市場浸透。
Market penetration.
Market penetration.
Our market penetration strategy is working.
Our market penetration strategy is working.
Market share.
市場シェア。
Market share.
Market share.
We need to increase our market share.
We need to increase our market share.
Competitive advantage.
競争優位。
Competitive advantage.
Competitive advantage.
Innovation gives us competitive advantage.
Innovation gives us competitive advantage.
Value proposition.
価値提案。
Value proposition.
Value proposition.
What's our value proposition to customers?
What's our value proposition to customers?
Unique selling point.
独自の売り。
Unique selling point.
Unique selling point.
Quality is our unique selling point.
Quality is our unique selling point.
Return on investment.
投資収益率。
Return on investment.
Return on investment.
The ROI on this project is excellent.
The ROI on this project is excellent.
Cost-benefit analysis.
費用便益分析。
Cost-benefit analysis.
Cost-benefit analysis.
Let's do a cost-benefit analysis first.
Let's do a cost-benefit analysis first.
Due diligence.
詳細調査。
Due diligence.
Due diligence.
We need due diligence before buying.
We need due diligence before buying.
Risk assessment.
リスク評価。
Risk assessment.
Risk assessment.
The risk assessment shows potential problems.
The risk assessment shows potential problems.
Contingency plan.
緊急時対応計画。
Contingency plan.
Contingency plan.
We need a contingency plan for delays.
We need a contingency plan for delays.
Exit strategy.
撤退戦略。
Exit strategy.
Exit strategy.
What's our exit strategy if this fails?
What's our exit strategy if this fails?
Pivot.
方向転換。
Pivot.
Pivot.
The startup had to pivot their business model.
The startup had to pivot their business model.
Scale up.
規模拡大。
Scale up.
Scale up.
We're ready to scale up operations.
We're ready to scale up operations.
Scale down.
規模縮小。
Scale down.
Scale down.
Poor sales forced us to scale down.
Poor sales forced us to scale down.
Ramp up.
急激に増加。
Ramp up.
Ramp up.
We need to ramp up production.
We need to ramp up production.
Roll out.
展開する。
Roll out.
Roll out.
Let's roll out the new system nationally.
Let's roll out the new system nationally.
Phase out.
段階的廃止。
Phase out.
Phase out.
We'll phase out the old product line.
We'll phase out the old product line.
Fast track.
優先的に進める。
Fast track.
Fast track.
This project is on the fast track.
This project is on the fast track.
Green light.
許可。
Green light.
Green light.
The CEO gave the green light for expansion.
The CEO gave the green light for expansion.
Red flag.
警告信号。
Red flag.
Red flag.
Declining sales are a red flag.
Declining sales are a red flag.
Touch base.
連絡を取る。
Touch base.
Touch base.
Let's touch base next week.
Let's touch base next week.
Circle back.
後で戻る。
Circle back.
Circle back.
I'll circle back with more information.
I'll circle back with more information.
Loop in.
情報共有に含める。
Loop in.
Loop in.
Please loop in the marketing team.
Please loop in the marketing team.
Keep in the loop.
情報を共有し続ける。
Keep in the loop.
Keep in the loop.
Keep me in the loop on this project.
Keep me in the loop on this project.
Bring to the table.
提供する。
Bring to the table.
Bring to the table.
What can you bring to the table?
What can you bring to the table?
Get the ball rolling.
始動させる。
Get the ball rolling.
Get the ball rolling.
Let's get the ball rolling on this project.
Let's get the ball rolling on this project.
Hit the ground running.
すぐに本格的に始める。
Hit the ground running.
Hit the ground running.
The new hire hit the ground running.
The new hire hit the ground running.
Up to speed.
最新情報を把握。
Up to speed.
Up to speed.
Let me get you up to speed.
Let me get you up to speed.
Behind schedule.
予定より遅れて。
Behind schedule.
Behind schedule.
The project is behind schedule.
The project is behind schedule.
Ahead of schedule.
予定より早く。
Ahead of schedule.
Ahead of schedule.
We finished ahead of schedule.
We finished ahead of schedule.
On track.
順調。
On track.
On track.
The quarterly goals are on track.
The quarterly goals are on track.
Back to the drawing board.
最初からやり直し。
Back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
The plan failed. Back to the drawing board.
The plan failed. Back to the drawing board.
Reinvent the wheel.
車輪の再発明。
Reinvent the wheel.
Reinvent the wheel.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Use existing solutions.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Use existing solutions.
Best practices.
ベストプラクティス。
Best practices.
Best practices.
Follow industry best practices.
Follow industry best practices.
Lessons learned.
教訓。
Lessons learned.
Lessons learned.
Document the lessons learned from this project.
Document the lessons learned from this project.
Postmortem.
事後検証。
Postmortem.
Postmortem.
Let's do a postmortem on the failed launch.
Let's do a postmortem on the failed launch.
Benchmark.
ベンチマーク。
Benchmark.
Benchmark.
We need to benchmark against competitors.
We need to benchmark against competitors.
Key performance indicators.
重要業績評価指標。
Key performance indicators.
Key performance indicators.
Track these key performance indicators monthly.
Track these key performance indicators monthly.
Metrics.
測定基準。
Metrics.
Metrics.
What metrics should we use?
What metrics should we use?
Analytics.
分析。
Analytics.
Analytics.
The analytics show customer preferences.
The analytics show customer preferences.
Big data.
ビッグデータ。
Big data.
Big data.
Big data helps predict market trends.
Big data helps predict market trends.
Business intelligence.
ビジネスインテリジェンス。
Business intelligence.
Business intelligence.
Business intelligence drives decision making.
Business intelligence drives decision making.
Data driven.
データ主導。
Data driven.
Data driven.
We make data driven decisions here.
We make data driven decisions here.
Evidence based.
証拠に基づく。
Evidence based.
Evidence based.
Our strategy is evidence based.
Our strategy is evidence based.
Fact based.
事実に基づく。
Fact based.
Fact based.
Present fact based arguments only.
Present fact based arguments only.
Number crunching.
数値分析。
Number crunching.
Number crunching.
The accountant is doing number crunching.
The accountant is doing number crunching.
Crunch the numbers.
数値を分析する。
Crunch the numbers.
Crunch the numbers.
Let me crunch the numbers first.
Let me crunch the numbers first.
Run the numbers.
数値を計算する。
Run the numbers.
Run the numbers.
Can you run the numbers again?
Can you run the numbers again?
By the numbers.
数値に従って。
By the numbers.
By the numbers.
We do everything by the numbers.
We do everything by the numbers.
In the black.
黒字。
In the black.
In the black.
Finally, our division is in the black.
Finally, our division is in the black.
In the red.
赤字。
In the red.
In the red.
The company has been in the red.
The company has been in the red.
Break even.
損益分岐点。
Break even.
Break even.
We need to break even this quarter.
We need to break even this quarter.
Turn a profit.
利益を出す。
Turn a profit.
Turn a profit.
When will this product turn a profit?
When will this product turn a profit?
Revenue stream.
収益源。
Revenue stream.
Revenue stream.
We need multiple revenue streams.
We need multiple revenue streams.
Cash flow.
キャッシュフロー。
Cash flow.
Cash flow.
Monitor the monthly cash flow carefully.
Monitor the monthly cash flow carefully.
Burn rate.
資金消費率。
Burn rate.
Burn rate.
The startup's burn rate is too high.
The startup's burn rate is too high.
Runway.
資金が続く期間。
Runway.
Runway.
How much runway do we have left?
How much runway do we have left?
Bootstrap.
自己資金で始める。
Bootstrap.
Bootstrap.
They bootstrapped the company from savings.
They bootstrapped the company from savings.
Seed money.
種銭。
Seed money.
Seed money.
Angel investors provided seed money.
Angel investors provided seed money.
Series A.
シリーズ A。
Series A.
Series A.
The startup raised series of funding.
The startup raised series of funding.
IPO.
株式公開。
IPO.
IPO.
The company is planning an IPO.
The company is planning an IPO.
Going public.
株式を公開する。
Going public.
Going public.
They're going public next year.
They're going public next year.
Acquisition.
買収。
Acquisition.
Acquisition.
The acquisition was announced today.
The acquisition was announced today.
Merger.
合併、
Merger.
Merger.
The merger creates a giant company.
The merger creates a giant company.
Hostile takeover.
敵対的買収、
Hostile takeover.
Hostile takeover.
They're fighting a hostile takeover.
They're fighting a hostile takeover.
Due diligence.
詳細調査、
Due diligence.
Due diligence.
Complete due diligence before investing.
Complete due diligence before investing.
Valuation.
企業価値評価、
Valuation.
Valuation.
The company's valuation doubled.
The company's valuation doubled.
Market cap.
時価総額、
Market cap.
Market cap.
Apple has the highest market cap.
Apple has the highest market cap.
Stakeholder.
利害関係者、
Stakeholder.
Stakeholder.
Consider all stakeholder interests.
Consider all stakeholder interests.
Shareholder.
株主、
Shareholder.
Shareholder.
Shareholder meetings are quarterly.
Shareholder meetings are quarterly.
Board of directors.
取締役会、
Board of directors.
Board of directors.
The board of directors approved the plan.
The board of directors approved the plan.
C-suite.
経営陣、
C-suite.
C-suite.
The C-suite made the final decision.
The C-suite made the final decision.
CEO.
最高経営責任者、
CEO.
CEO.
The new CEO starts Monday.
The new CEO starts Monday.
CFO.
最高財務責任者、
CFO.
CFO.
The CFO manages company finances.
The CFO manages company finances.
COO.
最高執行責任者、
COO.
COO.
The COO handles daily operations.
The COO handles daily operations.
CTO.
最高技術責任者、
CTO.
CTO.
The CTO leads technology development.
The CTO leads technology development.
VP.
副社長、
VP.
VP.
She was promoted to VP of sales.
She was promoted to VP of sales.
Director.
取締役、
Director.
Director.
He's the director of marketing.
He's the director of marketing.
Manager.
マネージャー、
Manager.
Manager.
The project manager coordinates tasks.
The project manager coordinates tasks.
Team lead.
チームリーダー、
Team lead.
Team lead.
As team lead, he assigns work.
As team lead, he assigns work.
Report to.
報告する、
Report to.
Report to.
I report to the regional manager.
I report to the regional manager.
Chain of command.
指揮系統、
Chain of command.
Chain of command.
Follow the chain of command.
Follow the chain of command.
Organizational chart.
組織図、
Organizational chart.
Organizational chart.
Check the organizational chart for contacts.
Check the organizational chart for contacts.
Hierarchy.
階層、
Hierarchy.
Hierarchy.
The company has a flat hierarchy.
The company has a flat hierarchy.
Corporate structure.
企業構造、
Corporate structure.
Corporate structure.
The corporate structure needs reform.
The corporate structure needs reform.
Reporting structure.
報告体系、
Reporting structure.
Reporting structure.
Clarify the reporting structure.
Clarify the reporting structure.
Line manager.
直属の上司、
Line manager.
Line manager.
Discuss this with your line manager.
Discuss this with your line manager.
Skip level.
一つ上の階層、
Skip level.
Skip level.
Schedule a skip level meeting.
Schedule a skip level meeting.
Direct report.
直属の部下、
Direct report.
Direct report.
How many direct reports do you have?
How many direct reports do you have?
Dotted line.
点線関係、
Dotted line.
Dotted line.
There's a dotted line to marketing.
There's a dotted line to marketing.
Matrix organization.
マトリックス組織、
Matrix organization.
Matrix organization.
We use a matrix organization structure.
We use a matrix organization structure.
Cross-functional.
機能横断的、
Cross-functional.
Cross-functional.
Form a cross-functional team.
Form a cross-functional team.
Interdisciplinary.
学際的、
Interdisciplinary.
Interdisciplinary.
This requires interdisciplinary collaboration.
This requires interdisciplinary collaboration.
Collaborate.
協働する、
Collaborate.
Collaborate.
We need to collaborate more effectively.
We need to collaborate more effectively.
Coordinate.
調整する、
Coordinate.
Coordinate.
Please coordinate with other departments.
Please coordinate with other departments.
Synchronize.
同期する、
synchronize.
Synchronize.
Synchronize our efforts with theirs.
Synchronize our efforts with theirs.
Align.
整合させる、
Align.
Align.
Align your goals with company objectives.
Align your goals with company objectives.
Synergy.
相乗効果、
Synergy.
Synergy.
The merger should create synergy.
The merger should create synergy.
Leverage.
活用する、
Leverage.
Leverage.
Leverage our existing relationships.
Leverage our existing relationships.
Capitalize on.
活用する、
Capitalize on.
Capitalize on.
Capitalize on this market opportunity.
Capitalize on this market opportunity.
Monetize.
収益化する、
Monetize.
Monetize.
How can we monetize this technology?
How can we monetize this technology?
Optimize.
最適化する、
Optimize.
Optimize.
Optimize the supply chain process.
Optimize the supply chain process.
Streamline.
合理化する、
Streamline.
Streamline.
Streamline the approval process.
Streamline the approval process.
Automate.
自動化する、
Automate.
Automate.
Automate repetitive tasks.
Automate repetitive tasks.
Digitize.
デジタル化する、
Digitize.
Digitize.
Digitize all paper records.
Digitize all paper records.
Transform.
変革する、
Transform.
Transform.
Transform the business model.
Transform the business model.
Innovate.
革新する、
Innovate.
Innovate.
We must innovate to stay competitive.
We must innovate to stay competitive.
Differentiate.
差別化する、
Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Differentiate our product from competitors.
Differentiate our product from competitors.
Position.
位置づける、
Position.
Position.
Position the brand as premium.
Position the brand as premium.
Brand.
ブランド化する、
Brand.
Brand.
Brand the company as eco-friendly.
Brand the company is eco-friendly.
Market.
マーケティングする、
Market.
Market.
Market the product to millennials.
Market the product to millennials.
Promote.
販促する、
Promote.
Promote.
Promote the new service heavily.
Promote the new service heavily.
Launch.
立ち上げる、
Launch.
Launch.
Launch the product in spring.
Launch the product in spring.
Roll out.
展開、
Roll out.
Rollout.
The rollout begins next month.
The rollout begins next month.
Campaign.
キャンペーン、
Campaign.
Campaign.
The advertising campaign starts Monday.
The advertising campaign starts Monday.
Outreach.
アウトリーチ、
Outreach.
Outreach.
Increase customer outreach efforts.
Increase customer outreach efforts.
Engagement.
エンゲージメント、
Engagement.
Engagement.
Measure social media engagement.
Measure social media engagement.
Conversion.
コンバージョン、
Conversion.
Conversion.
Track website conversion rates.
Track website conversion rates.
Retention.
顧客維持、
Retention.
Retention.
Focus on customer retention strategies.
Focus on customer retention strategies.
Acquisition.
顧客獲得、
Acquisition.
Acquisition.
Customer acquisition costs are rising.
Customer acquisition costs are rising.
Churn.
顧客離脱、
Churn.
Churn.
Reduce the monthly churn rate.
Reduce the monthly churn rate.
Lifetime value.
生涯価値、
Lifetime value.
Lifetime value.
Calculate customer lifetime value.
Calculate customer lifetime value.
Lead generation.
リード生成、
Lead generation.
Lead generation.
Improve lead generation processes.
Improve lead generation processes.
Pipeline.
パイプライン、
Pipeline.
Pipeline.
Fill the sales pipeline with prospects.
Fill the sales pipeline with prospects.
Funnel.
ファネル、
Funnel.
Funnel.
Analyze the conversion funnel.
Analyze the conversion funnel.
Prospect.
見込み客、
Prospect.
Prospect.
Qualify prospects before pitching.
Qualify prospects before pitching.
Cold call.
飛び込み営業、
Cold call.
Cold call.
Cold calling is still effective.
Cold calling is still effective.
Warm lead.
温かいリード、
Warm lead.
Warm lead.
Follow up on warm leads first.
Follow up on warm leads first.
Referral.
紹介、
Referral.
Referral.
Ask satisfied customers for referrals.
Ask satisfied customers for referrals.
Word of mouth.
口コミ、
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth drives our growth.
Word of mouth drives our growth.
Testimonial.
推薦状、
Testimonial.
Testimonial.
Customer testimonials build trust.
Customer testimonials build trust.
Case study.
事例研究、
Case study.
Case study.
Develop case studies for marketing.
Develop case studies for marketing.
White paper.
ホワイトペーパ
White paper.
White paper.
Publish a white paper on trends.
Publish a white paper on trends.
Thought leadership.
ー、思想的リーダーシップ、
Thought leadership.
Thought leadership.
Establish thought leadership in AI.
Establish thought leadership in AI.
Subject matter expert.
専門家、
Subject matter expert.
Subject matter expert.
She's our subject matter expert.
She's our subject matter expert.
Domain expertise.
専門知識、
Domain expertise.
Domain expertise.
We need domain expertise in healthcare.
We need domain expertise in healthcare.
Best practice.
ベストプラクティス、
Best practice.
Best practice.
Share best practices across teams.
Share best practices across teams.
Standard operating procedure.
標準作業手順、
Standard operating procedure.
Standard operating procedure.
Follow the standard operating procedure.
Follow the standard operating procedure.
Quality control.
品質管理、
Quality control.
Quality control.
Implement strict quality control measures.
Implement strict quality control measures.
Quality assurance.
品質保証、
Quality assurance.
Quality assurance.
Quality assurance prevents defects.
Quality assurance prevents defects.
Continuous improvement.
継続的改善、
Continuous improvement.
Continuous improvement.
Foster a continuous improvement culture.
Foster a continuous improvement culture.
Kaizen.
改善、
Kaizen.
Kaizen.
Apply Kaizen principles daily.
Apply Kaizen principles daily.
Lean.
リーン、
Lean.
Lean.
Use lean manufacturing methods.
Use lean manufacturing methods.
Agile.
アジャイル、
Agile.
Agile.
Adopt agile development practices.
Adopt agile development practices.
Scrum.
スクラム、
Scrum.
Scrum.
The team uses Scrum methodology.
The team uses Scrum methodology.
sprint,
スプリント、
sprint.
Sprint.
Complete this in the next sprint.
Complete this in the next sprint.
Backlog,
バックログ、
backlog.
Backlog.
Add new features to the backlog.
Add new features to the backlog.
Roadmap,
ロードマップ、
roadmap.
Roadmap.
The product roadmap shows priorities.
The product roadmap shows priorities.
Milestone,
マイルストーン、
milestone.
Milestone.
We reached an important milestone.
We reached an important milestone.
Deadline,
締め切り、
deadline.
Deadline.
The deadline is non-negotiable.
The deadline is non-negotiable.
Timeline,
タイムライン、
timeline.
Timeline.
Review the project timeline.
Review the project timeline.
Schedule,
スケジュール、
schedule.
Schedule.
The schedule is very tight.
The schedule is very tight.
Deliverable,
成果物、
deliverable.
Deliverable.
What are the key deliverables?
What are the key deliverables?
Outcome,
成果、
outcome.
Outcome.
Measure outcomes, not just outputs.
Measure outcomes, not just outputs.
Output,
アウトプット、
output.
Output.
Increase your daily output.
Increase your daily output.
Productivity,
生産性、
productivity.
Productivity.
Improve team productivity.
Improve team productivity.
Efficiency,
効率性、
efficiency.
Efficiency.
Focus on efficiency gains.
Focus on efficiency gains.
Effectiveness,
有効性、
effectiveness.
Effectiveness.
Question the effectiveness of meetings.
Question the effectiveness of meetings.
Performance,
パフォーマンス、
performance.
Performance.
Monitor employee performance.
Monitor employee performance.
Accountability,
説明責任、
accountability.
Accountability.
Establish clear accountability.
Establish clear accountability.
Responsibility,
責任、
responsibility.
Responsibility.
Take responsibility for results.
Take responsibility for results.
Ownership,
当事者意識、
ownership.
Ownership.
Show ownership of your projects.
Show ownership of your projects.
Initiative,
イニシアチブ、
Initiative.
Initiative.
Take initiative on improvements.
Take initiative on improvements.
Proactive.
積極的、
Proactive.
Proactive.
Be proactive about problems.
Be proactive about problems.
Reactive.
受動的、
Reactive.
Reactive.
Don't be reactive to issues.
Don't be reactive to issues.
Strategic.
戦略的、
Strategic.
Strategic.
Think more strategically.
Think more strategically.
Tactical.
戦術的、
Tactical.
Tactical.
Focus on tactical execution.
Focus on tactical execution.
Operational.
運営の、
Operational.
Operational.
Handle operational details.
Handle operational details.
Execution.
実行、
Execution.
Execution.
Execution is key to success.
Execution is key to success.
Implementation.
実装、
Implementation.
Implementation.
The implementation phase begins.
The implementation phase begins.
Deploy.
配備する、
Deploy.
Deploy.
Deploy the new system carefully.
Deploy the new system carefully.
Go live.
本稼働開始、
Go live.
Go live.
The website goes live tomorrow.
The website goes live tomorrow.
Soft launch.
ソフトローンチ、
Soft launch.
Soft launch.
Start with a soft launch first.
Start with a soft launch first.
Beta test.
ベータテスト、
Beta test.
Beta test.
Beta test with select customers.
Beta test with select customers.
Pilot program.
パイロットプログラム、
Pilot program.
Pilot program.
Run a pilot program first.
Run a pilot program first.
Proof of concept.
概念実証、
Proof of concept.
Proof of concept.
Develop a proof of concept.
Develop a proof of concept.
MVP.
最小実行可能製品、
MVP.
MVP.
Build an MVP quickly.
Build an MVP quickly.
Feature.
機能、
Feature.
Feature.
The new feature improves usability.
The new feature improves usability.
Enhancement.
機能強化、
Enhancement.
Enhancement.
The enhancement increases speed.
The enhancement increases speed.
Bug fix.
バグ修正。
Bug fix.
Bug fix.
Priority 1 bug fix needed.
Priority 1 bug fix needed.
Patch.
パッチ。
Patch.
Patch.
Apply the security patch immediately.
Apply the security patch immediately.
Update.
アップデート。
Update.
Update.
The software update is available.
The software update is available.
Upgrade.
アップグレード。
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Upgrade to the premium version.
Upgrade to the premium version.
Migration.
移行。
Migration.
Migration.
Plan the data migration carefully.
Plan the data migration carefully.
Integration.
統合。
Integration.
Integration.
The system integration is complex.
The system integration is complex.
API.
アプリケーションプログラミングインターフェース。
API.
API.
Use the API for data access.
Use the API for data access.
Platform.
プラットフォーム。
Platform.
Platform.
Build on a scalable platform.
Build on a scalable platform.
Infrastructure.
インフラ。
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
Upgrade the IT infrastructure.
Upgrade the IT infrastructure.
Architecture.
アーキテクチャ。
Architecture.
Architecture.
Review the system architecture.
Review the system architecture.
Framework.
フレームワーク。
Framework.
Framework.
Use an established framework.
Use an established framework.
Methodology.
方法論。
Methodology.
Methodology.
Apply proven methodologies.
Apply proven methodologies.
Process.
プロセス。
Process.
Process.
Improve the hiring process.
Improve the hiring process.